Hey, this is Mrs. Lax. I'm going to do a little scenario here. This is what you call my box syndrome, because this is where they want the majority rule or secret society. This is where they want you at. As a black man, black woman, as a poor white man and a poor white woman, as those that is not as high and rich and wealthy as they are. They want you to not enjoy your life. They want you to be focused on black and white drama. All half majority of our life and every day of our life is being spent on majority of black and white racism and fighting against racism. But there's more to life than just this. When the last time have you went fishing? When the last time have you taken a vacation from social media drama, the negative drama about racism, black and white, black and white? When the last time have you broken away from that? No, no, they want to keep you in the box. You black people, get up in that damn box. You poor white trash, get in the box. All of y'all poor people, get in that box. Get in the box. If you don't fit in to the massive, to the ones, to the very elite, the elite that don't go through real life experience of knowing what it's like when you've been working 40 hours a week and you still don't have enough food to put on the table for your children. Yeah, see, they don't understand that because they're at the White House or they're living in their mansions and eating good steaks and potatoes while we're sitting up here scrambling. But get in that box. Get in the box. And I dare any of y'all to get outside of that box. How dare you even have the nerves to try to reach for something higher outside of the box? Stay in that dang box. And I want you to devour each other. I want you black ones to sit up here and get devoured by the whites. I want you white people to sit up there and devour the lives of the black. Therefore, every last one of you are being deprived of your rights to liberty, to the 14th Amendment rights, that you have a right to live your life and enjoy your life without so much being dramified, being brainwashed, being controlled. As long as you stay in this control box, the control box syndrome, stay in your lane. Stay in your place. And your place means to stay in the box. How dare you try to reach outside of the box? How dare you try to reach for something beyond the box? How dare you become a rebel? How dare you rebel up against our system of keeping you in the box? How dare you try to outbeat the system of getting out of that box? How dare you try to fight for your rights? How dare you try to keep the United States Constitution intact in order for you to have rights, even while you're in the box? How many of you are living your whole entire life, the whites trying to oppress the black people from their rights, their 14th Amendment rights, the right to life, to live their life however that they want without infringing on another person, without hurting and harming another person. But they have a right not to be bothered with racism and stalking and harassing. It's on the white man law. How can a white man create a law and not abide by his own law? That means that he contradicts his own words. That means that he's not a man of his own word. Stay in the box. Stay in that box. Who told you to get outside the box? You get outside that box, we're going to kill you. We're going to bully you. We're going to intimidate those that steps outside of the box. We want to use you like puppets. Your job as the poor ones is to be used as a puppet, as a puppet. When we say jump, you jump. When we say that you better be afraid of us, you better be afraid of us. How dare you sit up there and try to fight for your rights? How dare you try to sit up there and come up against us? Get in the box. Get in the box. All of y'all, get in the box. Get in the box and spend 40 years of your life working for us. 67 years of your life slaving for peanuts. Don't you dare anymore stand up for more money, for more higher minimum wages with high gas prices at $6, $7 a gallon. Don't you dare sit up there and protest for more jobs. You listen to our the politicians' personal drama instead of them talking about jobs and creating jobs institution or creating some kind of program where if a person want to be an entrepreneur and they want to be independent and self-sufficient, what about that, Republicans? Do you remember back in the days how free enterprise was the thing for people to be more self-sufficient? That means that if you wanted to start your own business and you found a way how to make money for yourself, that you won't be penalized. Now it's like, damn if you do and damn if you don't. Stay in the damn box. Stay in the damn box. Don't you dare try to get outside that box. Don't you dare try to think higher outside of this box. We got mind control. We got you living like you in communist, like you in a communist country in the United States. How dare you, as black people being born here in the United States, have the audacity to think that you got rights here, that you have a right not to be treated like a slave. Stay in the box. Stay in the box. Don't you dare try to get outside that box and exercise that I'm a United States citizen born in Mansfield, Ohio, born in South Bend, Indiana. No, we want to sex traffic your children. We want to oppress and repress you and suppress you. Stay in that damn box. Stay in that damn box. Then you'll live. Stay in the box. How dare you buck up at us and challenge our laws? How dare you? You want us to do what you say. Do what you say, but you don't want us to you don't want us to copycat you. You want to sit up there and kill and murder people, but you want them to stay in the box and get killed. That's how you want it. You don't want them to fight for their right to life, huh? You don't want them to defend themselves. They have a right to life. Jesus, Christians, said, I come to give you life, and therefore more abundant life, not to stay in a box. See, Jesus didn't stay in the box. Jesus was new school, a new generation. And the Pharisees and the Sadducees, the old religious sect, was angry that this young man coming with a new flavor in your ear. And he didn't stay in the box. He did what his father told him to do. He healed people on the Sabbath day. That was a person that wasn't staying in the box. How dare you not stay in that box? But in every generation is some rebellious people where they get sick and tired of being sick and tired of being at the bottom. They get sick and tired of being oppressed. They get sick and tired of being mind controlled, brain controlled, being used like a puppet. They're sick and tired of being in poverty, working their ass off, and still not getting nowhere. Dangling a piece of cheese with $1 bill on it, just $1. You couldn't even raise it up to $100, huh? Just with $1 bill, so that we could chase after the cheese, the $1 bill, and never reaching it. Every time when they're getting close to reaching at the dollar, they get knocked back down. They get put back down. Oh, welcome to the United States of America, where we have nothing but racism drama. That's all we focus on, not to make it a better place. We got people that's out here that making life worse on people than to make a better place, than to have a better place to live and to be comfortable, to have a diverse type of personality, that every last one of you are treated equal, the rich and the poor, the black and the white is treated equal. But no, stay in that box. Stay in the box, people. Be a part of the rat race, people. How dare you try to be an entrepreneur and independent and start your own stuff? Now, see, back in the days, the Republican was rooting for you to be your own independent self, your own self-sufficient. They even attacking farmers, black farmers, white farmers. They're going into the lab making milk, making your dairy product instead of you getting it naturally from the cow. Oh no, now they're in the lab making milk. So what's going to happen to the farmers? What's going to happen to them? We depend on fresh milk from the farmers. But stay in the box. Don't you dare buck up at us. Don't you dare rebel up against us. Don't you dare try to start a revolution to break our system of oppression, repression. Oh, social media was set up there on purpose to keep your mind occupied like you little kids. And at a Nintendo game, don't take your eyes off the game while everything around you is being controlled. Stay in the box and let us control you. Black people that's in the box, you're like crabs. You hate to see another black person aim higher. You don't want to aim higher, but then you don't want them out of the box. You too oppress your own people from their own civil rights. Their own civil rights. They have a right to the civil rights. They have a right to stand up for their civil rights. They have a right to stand up for the United States Constitution because that's all that we got. And until those rights gets overturned, all of us that have been naturally born in the United States have these rights. And nobody can take them away unless Congress decide otherwise. Until Congress takes them away, we still got our rights. Black, white, and anyone else that was born here in the United States of America. Now, it's amazing how the 1964 Act, Martin Luther King, black man, along with white people that helped in the march, it's amazing how it was set up for the oppression of black people, but everybody else want to use the civil rights, but you don't want black people to stand up for their own civil rights, that it was established because of the oppression from the white people, the white supremacist group. Just stay in the box and nobody will bother you because we got control over you to puppetfy you. Stay in the box. But throughout all history, there have always been rebels. There have always been rebels to fight up against slavery. Oh, black people didn't do it by themselves. No, no. Slavery just didn't end by itself. Because you got to give credit to where credit is due. There was a lot of white people, a lot of white men that fought in the army to demolish slavery, fight up against it. And they lost their life too. What about the freedom riders? The young white men and women that joined the freedom riders standing up for what was right. Didn't want to see human beings to be treated as cruel as they were. What about that? Give credit to where credit is due. Give flowers to where flowers are due. God made us to be colorful, just like what's in the box, all these different colors. The box will represent the earth, and the things that's inside the box of different color will represent us. That we are his flower in his garden, his earth garden. And every last one of you was meant to get along and to love one another. Why you think God stress love, not hate? Now you can go to the Wikipedia, look up D.C. Stevenson, and he was the Grand Dragon of the KKK back in 1920 something, and you will see that this ain't nothing but promoting hate is nothing but a money making machine. Even back in those days, you can look it up for yourself or Google it. They made between $2 million to $5 million, and it's twice as much in 2026. And you wonder why it keep going on, because money is behind it. Poor white people that they call white trash go spend their money for the membership, and they can barely have food in their house, barely getting gas in their car to go back and forth to work. What kind of What kind of gifts do they give you for this membership? What kind of prize do you get besides a rally and go buy your uniform and your clothing and anything else that they have for sale to make money off of you? We was born to be free. Jesus said, I have come to give you life and therefore more abundant life. Life is not supposed to be a black and white deal. Life is not supposed to be that the majority of your life, I got so many lost years because of racism drama, and I can never get those years back. Now I'm using a walker. I never had a chance to go to a Keith Sweat concert that I wanted to go to because never had enough money, or amusement park to see what it looks like. Never. Family always had to have some kind of racist agenda being forced on us. And I don't believe in racism. I hate the demon of racism. Look how people lives are being deprived from their rights, that their God-given rights is to live life. God gave us life. The breath of life was put in all of us. God made us a human being. God, God made the animals, and then God made a human being. And then he said, multiply the earth with other human beings. So if we were gorillas and monkeys, he would have done that when he was making all of the creatures and the animals in the seas, in the air, on the ground. Black people is not animals. White people is not animals. We are human beings, and we deserve to be treated as a human being. That is a universal law. That should be the highest law of all laws, that all human beings are created equal. No, you stay in that box and you do what the majority rule says. But what if the majority rule is wrong, though? What if the majority rule is telling people to do the wrong thing and not the right thing? Do we go up against the principles of God, though? Stay in that box syndrome. Don't you dare get out. But you always have those that just can't stay in the box. They just can't.